Hi to one and all. This is Santosh Reddy. I am an assistant professor in Department of ECE from Chebol Engineering College. Today, my topic is about logic gates using data flow in VHDL in digital IC applications. What is data flow? It gives the functionality of a circuit, or it expresses the functionality of a circuit as a flow of data. It gives the functionality of a circuit as a flow of data. It does not use the structure or any components, any type of components, but it uses the logic expressions to express the flow of data from input to the output. Means what we have given in the input that expresses to the output through intermediate interconnections. Means it gives the functionality of a circuit to flow as a flow of data, and it does not use any structure or component, but it uses the logic expressions to flow the data from input to the output through intermediate interconnections. So here there are some statements that may be used in data flow style. Those are concurrent statements. The concurrent statements provides the details of the circuit. That's why the concurrent statements have been used in data flow style. In terms of flow of data, why in terms of flow of data and operations on it. So what is data flow? It gives the functionality of the circuit as a flow of data. It does not use the structure or component, it uses only logic expressions. The concurrent statements provides the details of the circuit. What are the concurrent statements? There are three types of concurrent statements: concurrent signal assignment statement, conditional signal assignment statement, selected signal assignment statement. These three are the concurrent statements. These three are useful for the function of flow of data for the circuit, as input gives the intermediate interconnections to the output. This is about the data flow model in VHDL. So what is logic gates? Logic gates are three types. One is a basic gate, next one is a universal gate, and third one is a other gates. Basic gates, universal gates, other gates. Basic gates are AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate, and universal gates are NAND gate, NOR gate, and other gates XOR gate, XNOR gate. In this slide I am going to discuss you about basic gates, means AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. These three are, and these logic gates are very important to implement other programs in VHDL. For construction of half adder, full adder, multiplexer, encoder, decoder, everything we will use these logic gates, and you should thorough about the logic gates. So I am going to explain you about the basic gates here: AND gate, OR gate, NOT gate. Coming to AND gate. AND gate gives an output of 1 when if both the two inputs are 1. Means if I have taken the two inputs A and B as 1, on that time only the output is 1, otherwise it is 0. The output is 0. Means if I have taken input A and input B, 0 and 0, the output is 0, or 0 and 1, the output is also 0. When the output becomes A 1, means A should be 1, B should be 1. On that time only the AND gate output becomes 1. otherwise it will give 0. This is the AND gate, means nothing but the output is 1 if both the two inputs are 1. Okay. OR gate. OR gate gives an output of 1 if either of the two inputs are 1, means any one of the input is 1, then the output is 1, otherwise it will give 0. If I have taken 0 and 0 as an input, then it will give 0, and if I have taken 1 and 0 as an input, then output is 1, because one of the input is high, then the output is high. That is the expression for the OR gate. So OR gate gives an output of 1 if any one of the input is 1, otherwise it will give 0. Coming to NOT gate. NOT gate is also called inverter. Inverter means if I have given 0 means the output is 1, and if I have given 1 means the output is 0. It is an inverter, means if I have given 0, it will give 1. Okay. As the NOT gate gives an output of 1 if the input is 0, means vice versa. This is about the basic gates and universal gates, NAND gate and NOR gate. NAND gate means it is a combination of NOT gate and AND gate, means negated AND gate. And NOR gate means it is the combination of NOT gate plus OR gate, means negated OR gate. The output is complement for the AND gate in NAND gate case, and the output is complement for the OR gate in NOR gate case. Those two are called universal gates. Coming to NAND gate. The NAND gate, as I have said above, negated AND gate, means NOT gate plus AND gate. The NAND gate gives an output of 0 if both the inputs are 1, means if I have taken as an input A and B, those are 1, A is 1 and B is 1, on the time only the output is 1, otherwise it will use 1. The NAND gate gives an output of 0 if both the inputs are 1, means both the inputs 1 if both the inputs are 1, on the time only the output is 0, otherwise it gives 1. Coming to NOR gate. The NOR gate is negated of OR gate. It gives an output of 1 if both the inputs are 0, means both the inputs of 0, A is 0, B is 0, on the time only the output is 1, otherwise it will give 0. So what is NAND gate? NAND gate is nothing but negated AND gate. It gives an output of 0 if both the inputs are 1. When both the inputs are 1, on that time only the output is low. Otherwise if the input is A 1, B is 0, on the time it gives 1 only. Okay. NOR gate. NOR gate is nothing but negated OR gate. It gives the output 1 when the both inputs are 0, otherwise it gives 0. Okay. Coming to other gates. These are XOR gate, XNOR gate. XOR gate gives an output of 1 if either both the inputs are different, means if I have taken 1 and 0 as an input, then it is 1, and 0 and 1 are the inputs, then it is 1, output is 1. When the inputs are same, on the time it will give 0, means if I have taken 1 and 1 as an input, then the output is 0. If I have taken 0 and 0, then the output is 0. When the inputs are different, on the time only the output is 1 for the XOR gate. XNOR gate is nothing but negated of XOR gate, means not plus XOR gate. It gives an output of 1 if both the inputs are same, means vice versa for the XOR gate. When both the inputs are 0 and 0, on the time it gives 1, and when both the inputs 1 and 1, on the time it gives 1. Otherwise means if both the inputs are different, 1 and 0, on the time it gives 0, and 0 and 1 it gives 0. So what is XOR gate? XOR gate nothing but it gives an output of 1, either both the inputs are different. When the time it is different, on the time only it gives an output of 1. XNOR gate means it is a negated of XOR gate, it gives an output of 1 when both the inputs are same. Vice versa for the XOR gate, otherwise it is 0. Okay, these are the truth tables for the logic gates. As I have said above, coming to AND gate, both the inputs are high, means 1 and 1, on the time only the output is high, otherwise 0. Means if I have taken 1 and 0, on the time the output is 0, and 0 and 1 on the time also output is 0. When both the inputs are high, on the time only AND gate gives 1. Okay, both the inputs are high, on the time only AND gate gives output 1. Coming to OR gate. OR gate is vice versa for the AND gate, means when both the inputs are 0, on the time only it gives 0, otherwise any one of the input is 1, on the time it gives 1. Any one of the input is 1, on the time it gives 1. As we shown in the slide OR gate. Coming to OR gate, input A is a 1, input B is a 0, then the output is 1. Input A is a 0, input B is a 1, output is 1. Because any one of the input is high, then the output comes high. That is OR gate. This is somewhat vice versa for the AND gate. Coming to NOT gate. NOT gate is nothing but an inverter. Nothing but if we have given an input of 0, it will give 1, and if we have given input of 1, then it will give 0. That is a NOT gate. And coming to NAND gate, it is an universal gate. And when both the inputs are same, both the inputs are high, should be same and it should be high, on the time it gives 0. Means when coming to NAND gate, in NAND gate output it is 0 when the input A is 1 and input B is 1, otherwise the output is 1. If I have taken 0 and 0 as shown in the truth table, the output is 1, because in NAND gate the output inputs what we are taking should be high. Both the inputs should be high, on the time only it gives 0. It is NOT gate of negated of AND gate. As I shown left side AND gate and right side NAND gate, you can see the difference. It is a NOT gate of AND gate. That's what I said. You can observe the output. If the output is came 0, then the NAND gate output is 1. If the AND gate output is 0, NAND gate output is 1. If the AND gate output is 1, then the NAND gate output is 0. Means negated of AND gate. You can simply and easily recognize. And coming to NOR gate, when both the inputs are 0 only, output is 1. It is also negated of OR gate. So you can see the OR gate and NOR gate, there is a difference, and it is vice versa for the NOR gate, means negated of OR gate. NOR gate means negated of OR gate. That's why if we have taken input A 0, input B 0, on the time the output is 1. If we have taken input 1 and output 0, then the output is 0, means negated of OR gate. Coming to XOR gate, any one of the input is different in XOR gate. Any one of the input is different, means if we have taken two inputs, on the time any one of the input should be different. Means I have taken 0 and 0, means it is 0 only, and 1 and 0 means both the inputs are different. That's why it is 1. And coming to XNOR gate, what I have said about XNOR gate is nothing but negated of OR gate. That's why any two of the inputs are equal, means same, then the output is high. means I have taken 0 and 0, those both the inputs are same, that's why the output is 1. Any one of the input is different means output is 0. Nothing but negated of XOR gate. You can observe the XOR gate and XNOR gate. It is an invert for the XOR gate. So these are the truth tables for the logic gates. Coming to symbols. Here also AND gate, A and B. If we have taken A and B, the AND gate operation is AB. And for the OR gate AB, we have taken the OR gate operation is A plus B. Means in AND gate the product is happening and the OR gate the sum is happening, means addition of two inputs in the OR gate, and in the AND gate product of two inputs. AND gate means product of two inputs and OR gate means sum of two inputs. Coming to NOT gate. NOT gate is an inverter, means it is an inverting buffer, that's why A, if we have given A, then the output is A bar. That is the NOT gate. Coming to NAND gate. NAND gate, what I have said above, NAND gate means negation of AND gate. So NOT gate plus AND gate, that's why AB for the left side AND gate AB, and for the NAND gate it is AB bar, means inverting of AND gate. NOT gate plus AND gate, nothing but AB. If we have taken in the AND gate, that output comes AB bar in the NAND gate. And for the OR gate, A plus B. And coming to NOR gate is nothing but negation of OR gate and NOT gate plus OR gate. That's why in NOR gate A plus B is a logic symbol of output for the OR gate, and in NOR gate A plus B whole bar. There is a difference that you can find, nothing but AND gate AB, NAND gate AB bar, means it is a inverting of AND gate. For the NOR gate, inverting of OR gate. You can observe that. Coming to XOR gate. If we have taken A and B as an input, then it will give the operation of A XOR B. A XOR B means how we can write, means A by B plus AB bar. When the condition is in A by B plus AB bar, on that time we can write as A XOR B. On the time we can write as A XOR B when A by B plus AB bar. Okay. If we have taken XNOR gate, it is a negation of XOR gate, as we discussed above. That's why A exclusive or B whole bar, means negated of XOR gate. That's why it is A XOR B whole bar. These are the logic symbols for the logic gates. Coming to programs. This is the logic, this is the data flow style for the logic gates. What we have discussed about data flow means it gives the functionality of the circuit and it gives the logic expressions to express the flow of data from input to the output to intermediate interconnections. Means it gives the functionality of the data, means when while in the slide in program begin, after begin, see assigns means less than or equals to, means it is assigns symbol in VHDL programming. There A and B, it is a logic expression, it is a function and it is a logic expression. That is a data flow style. And coming to library IEEE, why we have write a library IEEE? IEEE means it is a package that have been invented in 1986 by the companies of IBM, Texas, etc. like this. On the time they have invented a package called IEEE, Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers. There is a package, that is a package that includes the logic values. That's why it is called as a library packages. So I have taken library IEEE is the package, that's why library IEEE. In IEEE package, a statement called use IEEE.std logic 1164.all. There is a logic expressions in that package, that's why I have stated that statement. And for a program, as we discussed above, what is the structure of the program? First part is the entity part, second part is the architecture part. That is the program structure for the VHDL. So entity part means, what is entity part? It is nothing but declaration of inputs on the outputs. Entity part means declaration of the inputs and the outputs. So coming to entity part, use IEEE. After that, entity part, entity and gate is, I have taken a name and gate. What is underscore gate? It is an identifier. We should not write and directly because it is a keyword. The program will taken as keyword, that will highlight, and it is taken as keyword. That's why I have taken and underscore gate. Okay, entity name, that is the AND gate is the entity name. So entity name is the AND gate, and I am declaring the inputs here. Port of A, B are the inputs. Input standard logic. That expression is called input standard logic. Port A comma B input standard logic, and C is the output standard logic that I have stated in that program. Entity part is nothing but declaration of inputs on the output. As I have said, I have declared the A, B as an input and C as an output, and it is completed. I have declared the input and the output. After that, I will end the entity part. What is my entity name? AND gate. That's why I have called end AND gate. And entity name, that's why end entity name AND gate. And another important structure in program, what is that? Architecture part. First one is the entity part, second one is the architecture part. In architecture part, I have taken architecture of AND gate, means entity name we can call it as AND gate. As entity name I have taken for declaration, means binding of interconnection interports. That's why I have declared entity name here in the architecture, means which I have taken A and B as an inputs, that should binds in the output part for the circuit. That's why architecture, arc name of entity name is begin. C assigns A and B. This is the function of the program in data flow style. So after writing the function of the program, end architecture. Here what will happen? By taking of entity part, we will give the inputs and the outputs. By taking of architecture part, we will give the function. From the inputs, it will interconnect two intermediate connections to the output. Okay, by using data flow style, we can write functionality and logic expressions directly. That's why I have written A and B. Okay, so coming to this is AND gate. Coming to another program, OR gate. The OR gate, AND gate, nothing but there is a simple difference. If we have written an AND gate, then the logic expression only changes, means after begin C assigns A or B. That is the logic expression. Only that is the changed in program. All are same. As we discussed above, library IEEE. IEEE is a package for the library, and use IEEE.standardlogic1164.all. It is a statement that I have been used in the IEEE standard package. And for the program, first entity part is important and the architecture part is another important. Those are the program structures. Entity part, entity OR gate is port. As we discussed above, entity part means we have to take inputs and outputs. We have to declare inputs and the outputs. So here also I have been taken A and B as an input and C as a output. After that, end of entity name. Here entity, what is the entity name? I have taken OR gate. OR gate is the entity name. After that, ending of entity. So end of OR gate. Next, architecture, same as we have discussed above. We should bind the ports, means inputs, to the output circuit. That's why we have taken entity name in the architecture. And after that, functionality of an expression. What we are doing, the operation or operation is happening here. That's why C assigns. C is nothing but output. As we discussed in the above, as we discussed in the port part, C is the output, A and B are the inputs. What is the logic function? Or. We are doing the function or. That's why C assigns A or B. And architecture. Coming to NOT gate. So all of the procedure is same. NOT gate means Y I have taken as an output, A I have taken as input. Y assigns are equals to NOT of A. Means it gives inversion for the input. That's why we have taken A, means it came A bar. Okay, if you have taken A, means it came A bar. As we discussed above, library IEEE is a package. Use IEEE standard logic 1164 dot is a statement in the package. Entity part is the program structure. In entity part we will declare the ports, means inputs and outputs. After that, architecture part, in that we will bind the inputs to the output circuitry. That's why we will call entity name in the architecture part. After that, we will give the expression for the data flow style for NOT gate. Here what is the expression? Y assigns are equals to NOT of A. Nothing but in that only we will hear that A is an inversion of input. Means if we have taken A as an input and I have been given 0 for the input A, and it will invert, it will give 1. Okay, after that, end of architecture. Same here also, same. The program is completely same, only the logic function is changes. Nothing but C assigns or equals to C assigns A and B. Means on a, in before we have written C assigns are equals to A and B, A or B, A not of A. That logic expression only changes. All of the program is same, the logic expression only changes. Okay, so this is the data flow style. These are the programs, and here NOR gate is also there. And for the XOR gate, the logic expression only changes. The logic expression for the NOR gate is C assigns A NOR B, and coming to XOR gate, C assigns A XOR B. Coming to XNOR gate, C assigns A XNOR B. All the program is same, only the function logic expression is changes. Only the function logic expression changes. All the program is same. So again we will rewind. What is data flow? It is the functionality of the circuit as a flow of data. It gives the logic expressions from the input to the output through the intermediate interconnections. So this is a data flow style. Means we require only logic expression in data flow style. And for writing the program, we should require the program structure. What is the program structure? It is nothing but entity and architecture. These two are the program structures. So in entity we will declare the ports, means declaring of inputs and the outputs. In architecture we will bind the connections, intermediate interconnections, by taking the entity name, and we will write the function in the architecture. We will write the function in the architecture. After that we will end the architecture. So library IEEE, use IEEE, those are the packages. Those are nothing but packages. The program for the logic gates, everything is same, only the expression is changes. Means for AND gate, C assigns A and B, OR gate, C assigns A or B, XOR gate, C assigns A XOR B, and XNOR gate, C assigns A XNOR B. Only the logic function changes. All of the program is same. That is about logic gates. In the next session I am going to explain you about full adder and half adder. Okay, thank you and stay safe.